Where? We are spending our Saturday morning actually cake tasting for our wedding in November. Yay! So we're really excited because things were looking a little scary there with the pandemic, but we're hoping by November things will have calmed down. So we're going for a little walk. We found this really beautiful wooded area here with some snow. Figured do a little walking beforehand. I think we're trying like 6 different cakes today.
Yep.
Yeah. So really excited. We're gonna kind of keep you guys updated on what flavors and everything. But we just wanted to say hi before we got to tasting.
Yeah.
So handsome though.
Not wear the right shoes for this.
Pressure's on.
Back home.
Woohoo! We made it.
Yay. Very eventful day with walking in the snow.
And cake tasting during a pandemic.
So let's talk about that for a second. So we've been planning this wedding pretty much the whole time during the pandemic. It's been interesting. I don't know how this is supposed to be outside of quarantine, but just that cake testing, which was fine. You know, Blondie's really made it the best that they could, especially during a pandemic. But just being in the corner with the mask and then like having people come in and we're like, ooh, you know, like we can't be eating and putting masks on, you know, so it was a little odd.
Yeah, and when we first got there, I mean, it was 11 today. So it's like people are coming in for breakfast. So it was a little crowded, which was a little nerve-wracking. I was happy that when we were actually getting to the tasting, it did calm down a little bit.
Right.
So we could kind of be in that corner, socially distanced. We could, you know, you saw we have one half of our mask on. while biting into a piece of cake. Overall, it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, we
And-
got to eat cake.
Well, exactly. We got to try 6 different cakes. We got to choose the flavors. So we got to choose all 3 pieces of the slice. So we got to choose the cake flavor, the sort of middle layer, and then the top layer as well. So
Yeah.
the frosting. So we chose 6. We each got 2 little finger pieces each.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be fun if we both shared what our like top 2 choices were out of the 6.
Oh man, I have to go with the snickerdoodle. Like in the past videos I've said that like I'm a sour guy and I like, tart things, and that's why we had a lemon one. That snickerdoodle one was so good. Like you can't go wrong with cinnamon and just snickerdoodly goodness.
Yeah. And I think the thing is that like I think there was like snickerdoodle cake like and cinnamon frosting, and so but it wasn't overpoweringly
Right.
cinnamon. It wasn't like you bit into it and you felt like you were taking the cinnamon challenge and coughing up cinnamon.
I mean, I'm fine with that. But yes, correct.
But-
that's probably my number one. to be
Really?
fair. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna do my almost favorite. So my second favorite was the chocolate cake with the fresh berries and whipped cream.
You loved that one.
I loved it. It was the first one we tried. I'm a big chocolate guy anyway, so I think just having that first bite of chocolate cake, it felt like a real cake experience.
Yeah.
The berries were fresh, and the whipped cream was so light, so delicious. I mean, the more I think about it, I think that the whipped cream, I would love the whipped cream in the center layer with the berries, but maybe do a buttercream frosting on top.
Yeah. The only reason why I liked that one, and I'm usually not like a chocolate guy, which is weird. I did like it, but I just felt like it was like, it's whipped cream and fruit and chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't anything like snickerdoodle.
I think my battle of the
Well, it's
cakes
just like,
here.
I mean, we're paying for it, and it's
Right.
for a wedding, so it's like, you zhuzh it up.
Here's like my concern is that like, how am I going to control myself from not eating all 4 flavors of cupcakes at the wedding?
It's your wedding. You can eat as much as
Slapping it right out of people's hands.
you
Mine. So what is your other one that you liked?
The peanut butter and jelly one. Yeah. It's so good. Those like candied nuts on the top of
Ooh,
it
yeah.
sealed the deal for me. Like, and the interesting thing about it, what was the cake on that one?
Peanut butter cake.
Okay. Well, the peanut butter cake, how do I explain this? It was like bread, but it like cake. You know what I mean? So it gave the whole illusion that it was like a dessert peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
And it just was so good.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's my number 1 is the peanut butter and jelly.
I guess we have our winner.
It has the peanut butter, 2 votes. It has the peanut butter cake with a raspberry jelly in the middle with the peanut butter frosting and those nuts on top. It just had everything I love. We're both huge peanut butter guys.
Does it feel good? Yeah.
We love a Reese's peanut butter cup. That was the one when I bit into it and I was just like, oh, yes,
Right.
yes.
Right.
I had like this like visceral reaction of like, oh my God, I love this so much.
A little too much.
I screamed. No, I
Started
didn't.
taking off his clothes. It's breakfast. People
Peanut butter can do that to me.
They haven't even gotten their coffee yet.
Wake up, folks. I'm here and I'm ready.
I think we've decided to go with them.
I mean, at this point, we have like, oh my gosh, 8-9 months until the wedding. So we have time to make some decisions.
In 240 days.
Give or take.
Again, I'm not good at math. So
But
I'm
no, I
pretty
was just
sure.
excited by the precision. That felt precise to me. I wasn't saying that it was off. But now we actually have to decide what we want and how we want things to look. But we're kind of simple with things like that. We love the presentations that those little tasters had on them, so we might just go with that.
But I don't want sprinkles. I'm not a sprinkle guy. Yeah, those like the raspberry one. I had like yellow and red sprinkles.
All right. No, that's fine.
I mean, cinnamon on top, peanuts on top. You can tell
Berries
what it is.
on top.
So, I mean, we're going to come out with maybe some other videos of us planning this and seeing where we go from there. So this is like our first like a vloggy type one.
Yeah.
A day in the life.
Of Derek and Noah planning a wedding during a pandemic. Yay!
But we figured why not. And we also wanted to document it for ourselves. So,
Yeah.
you get to watch it too.
So we hope you liked it. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that bell for notification, and of course, subscribe.
Yay. I felt like my face was really dumb there, but Want to do it again? You got it.
All right. Thanks, guys.